And Josiah, I guess the next section is, would you be able to tell us a little bit more about some extra tips for mobile Genesis?
Yep. So for mobile Genesis, there are it's going to be a little bit different than later down the line. For right now, please make sure that your Ethernet cables, you have the correct ones. Um, a lot of customers have had issues with using Cat5 cables, which aren't going to be transferring fast enough data in order for you to uh, hit the 100 megabits download threshold. So we recommend Cat5e and above. And for mobile Genesis, please temper your expectations for short-term and long-term rewards, because at this point in mobile Genesis, all radios are getting the rewards, no matter if they meet their speed requirements for now, or even if they don't actually have any good reception for other 5G phones and everything right now. Later on down the line, even on phase 3, the speed will matter, and also how much data you transfer over the radios will matter. So maybe your radios will do really well right now. Later down the line, they might not do well if they're not in a good spot. Um, for long-term installations, it's always better to have a redundant power supply, because if power goes off in any of your single point of failures, we call it, then your whole setup goes down. And that means you're not earning any tokens for any of your radios. So if possible, get multiple switches, get multiple power supplies for your radios and your Bobber 500. Um, Another tip that is something we want you guys to also take note of is if you're using the BiCells 430Hs. If you look on the documentation for the BiCells 430Hs, they require a PoE++ power supply. Right now, most people are using PoE+, and it works fine with getting rewards, but further down the line, um, that may not be enough. So people with PoE plus installations with BiCells 430Hs might have some issues later down the line, but we don't know for sure right now. So the issue with a lot of people not wanting to get the full PoE switches is they're very expensive. I think a switch right now for PoE is $500 or above. So the switch is for that. The PoE Plus switches for the most celebs right now are maybe 100 to 200, so they're quite affordable. So those are the main tips that I have. Anything else, Tony and guys, company?